Government-driven censorship. Let's have a look. Good evening, everyone. Florian here, and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your hashtag super cheap instant coffee, recession-proof, and I want to talk about an article or an announcement, discovery that's been doing the rounds quite recently. You might have noticed that, well, some YouTube channels have reappeared. Maybe some channels that were missing for several years. And that's because it has, well, come out now that Google has admitted to censoring or censorship due to government pressure from the Biden administration. Okay? The Democrats have pressured Google to censor, and they banned and removed YouTube accounts. So they're pledging to reinstate them, and I noticed this because Computing Forever, good old Computing Forever, was back again. I thought he'd just got enough of the grind of talking about politics constantly, and I can appreciate that, to be quite honest. But still, it shows you, doesn't it? It shows you. What's the saying? It's only between a conspiracy theory and a fact or the truth, it's only 4 years difference. So let's have a look at this little article from Yahoo while we can. Google has admitted to censoring political speech under pressure from the Biden administration and pledged to reinstate thousands of banned YouTube accounts. I wonder if the people whose accounts were banned due to this would have legal recourse. I mean, Computing Forever, the example I'm talking about, he has a 500,000 subscriber YouTube channel, so that's potential loss of income there for years. Potential, well, a loss of ability to talk to his viewers and sponsors that he built. This is the danger with building a income stream or a channel on YouTube. If you deviate from the boringly accepted things, the mainstream, you're at risk of losing your channel. You're at risk of losing your channel even if people want to falsely flag it, and it can get taken down. It's happened to me. Fortunately, I managed to get it reinstated within a day, but it just shows you. In a letter to the House Judiciary Committee, the company stated that the administration had pressured it to remove content despite the content not having violated YouTube's policies. So this shows you, this is the concern with, or the challenge with taking the moral high ground if you're on the more conservative side of politics or the more libertarian side of politics, because the leftists here, the Democrats here, they don't care. They will do what they can to silence their opposition. This was unacceptable and wrong, the company stated. Well, so they're admitting. I mean, good luck trying to sue Alphabet. The disclosure followed years of investigation led by Chairman Jim Jordan. The committee subpoenaed Google earlier this year as part of its inquiry into big tech censorship practices. According to the letter, Google will allow creators banned from political speech on COVID-19, elections, and related issues an opportunity to return to the platform. The company emphasized that public debate should never come at the expense of relying on authorities. Public debate should never come at the expense of relying on what? Do we have to blindly accept what we're told by those in authority? Perhaps, well, look at the mainstream dietary advice. Do you all know that the requirements for salt has changed? Do you all know a low-carb, ketogenic diet now is slowly getting accepted as a way to treat diabetes? What were the authorities saying 5 years ago, 10 years ago? Maybe it just takes the bureaucracy time to catch up. Google also said it would not rely on third-party fact-checkers. We will never use third-party fact-checkers, the letter noted. Instead, the company committed to transparency in its own enforcement policies. Oh, boy. The company further... One moment. The company further explained that Future enforcement will rely on clear and consistent standards rather than shifting demands from outside actors. Google said it would publish more information about how policies are developed and applied. The letter warned that censorship laws in Europe posed a growing threat to free speech. How can they have any... How hypocritical is this for Google to be warning about censorship laws in Europe, when at least it's clear in Europe? Here, they were manipulated on the side. There was no free speech on any of these topics. People were removed from their platform. But it's a private company. Sure, but it's the government influencing the private company. I mean, I agree the censorship laws in Europe are, if you look at the UK, next to Europe, how terrifying they are. Look here in Australia. We don't have free speech. In America, they have free speech. It didn't matter. The administration just had a quiet word to their people at Google and made sure only the correct opinions were put out. Google argued that European rules pressure US companies to remove lawful content, which could limit debate inside the United States. Yes, but this wasn't what happened here. This was the Biden administration. The company stated that it intends to resist policies that compel it to take down lawful but disfavored speech. Google also acknowledged broader issues tied to competition in the digital marketplace. It noted that access to quality data drives artificial intelligence and online services, and efforts to restrict or hoard data could create monopolies advantages. Let's have a bit of a chat about this one, eh? Oh, I can see where Google is coming from. European laws will naturally influence expectations in the States. I think if you look at consumer protection, consumer rights, that's a good thing. But it's not like they've got any ground to stand on with regards to defending free speech in their own country when they acquiesce to the demands of the Biden administration. Oh boy. Well, there you go, guys. There you go, huh? I can't say I'm surprised. Oh boy. What do you all think? Anyway, hopefully there'll be some greater variety and more interesting YouTube content out there. And I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.